Hi, FlossTube.
Hello, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
This is
Just Keep Stitching, episode 372. 1 plus 1 plus 35 plus 30 plus 5 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 99 plus 1 is 372 cuz math.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello, people.
Happy Sunday. Happy beginning of our week.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the end of our week. I don't know.
It's the end of our week. That's how I look at it.
We hope you're doing well. I was just looking at something that showed lots of inches of snow up in New England.
Yeah.
And so we hope that you guys are doing good. That's home for us, more or less. So
We always got to keep tabs.
oh, speaking of it being home, so we were like running errands or something the other day, and Stephanie pulled up behind this guy who had one of those license plate frames, and it said alumni
From the University of Maine.
University of Maine. Okay,
Like, what are the chances?
so she gets all excited.
Because I went to the
And she
University
goes,
of Maine.
I'm going to follow him, and I'm going to find out where he lives. And we're like right local in our neighborhood.
We're just in the neighborhood.
Pretty much. So she
Sounds
stalks
so
this.
creepy when you say it like that.
I know. She stalks this guy.
That is, Pam, that sounds so bad.
And she gets behind this guy, and, we can't see the person inside the vehicle. And he turns, and we're down in a residential area.
Yeah.
And I thought,
Pulled up right in front of his house.
yeah. And he goes up his driveway, and he parks, and he gets out, and there's
so
Stephanie
embarrassing.
across the street. I'm in the car, too.
Well, don't put it on your car if you don't want people to say something to you about it, okay? I have a license plate frame on my car that says I'd rather be cross-stitching. I would love it if someone stopped me and said, I'm a cross-stitcher too.
That's a valid point.
Thank you so much.
Except he was down deep into a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, we were deep in it.
Deep.
You know what I'm saying?
So she hangs a Yui and she comes around. And by this time, he's gotten out of the car and he's going in his house. The guy is like in his 50s.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, minimum.
And so she, lowers her window.
Yeah, Pam just did this, just in case anyone didn't see that.
Because,
Because, it's 2025, we still roll our windows down like this.
So,
So dumb.
anyway,
And I
he sees us. He sees the car.
Yeah.
So he looks in our direction, and there she is. Stephanie goes,
Can I ask you a question? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, did you go to the University of Maine?
no, you said, did you go to Orono?
Oh, did you go to Orono?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I knew that, that would make me sound more legit.
Yeah.
Because his license plate
Like
said
I'm
nothing.
not already a creeper.
Right. Because his because his license plate didn't say anything about Orono. So I knew that he would know that I was legit if I said Orono.
Always thinking this one.
This one always want to watch me all the time.
So he stands there and he goes, yeah.
And I was like, me too! And he was like, okay.
And that was it. And we drove off.
And I think
And I'm imagining him going into his house
and
going,
being like, this crazy ass
this
lady.
chick just followed me all the way home.
He probably took my license plate number straight to the Mason police office.
Anyway.
It was funny.
That was not the highlight of the week,
but still funny nonetheless.
Still funny nonetheless. So the highlight of our week was last night. Yes, we did go to...
We made it to the right place.
to the right
It
restaurant.
was very exciting.
And it was wonderful.
Yeah,
it was just
really
wonderful.
Yep. 7
of us, and it's a place called...
Caruso's.
And it's in the Fairfield area of Greater Cincinnati.
Yeah, if you come here for Stitchcon in June, you should probably make an effort to go because it's a very good meal.
Yeah, there used to be a very good Italian restaurant within walking distance of Stitchcon.
Yeah, but...
And they sold to
the business,
I think they sold the business and the recipes were not shared. So it ended up being less than great and then closed completely.
Correct.
But Caruso's is very good. I think we've now gone there 2 or 3 times.
Pam's been 3 times. I've been twice.
Yeah, and it was excellent. We had a really nice server. And
so you know what I got? So we were trying to figure out what I got that time that you and the Crockpot crew and my circle of friends all went to Caruso's during Stitchcon, but I couldn't go because I was like,
you were busy.
Yeah. Running Stitchcon. So, so Katie seemed to tell me last night, oh, you got spaghetti and meatballs. And I was like, did I though? That doesn't sound like something that I would order. And so then Kath was like, Stephanie, you did not get spaghetti and meatballs. You got spaghetti squash noodles. And I was like,
really?
It's all coming back to me now. And I was like, wow, I was so good.
I'm surprised Kev remembered that.
Because she thought it was weird.
Oh.
I don't know if you thought it was weird.
What did you get for an entree?
Last night?
Yeah.
I got the gnocchi.
Oh, that's right. I've asked you now 6 times.
No.
She got the gnocchi. I got branzino, which is fish.
That's what you got last time.
And it is so good. It melts in your mouth. So good. Most of us got either, for dessert, we got either tiramisu or creme brulee. And it was excellent. So we had a really fun time. We did find the right restaurant if you
no
were
worries.
Last week.
Yes.
And on
that note,
yes.
So we try to get together with the Crockpot crew once a month, especially because Lisa's in Minnesota for most of the summer months. So, so we try to stack all of our get-togethers when everyone's in Ohio.
Right.
And so January we all see each other at Stitchway. So, we don't have a separate get-together in January. But in February, we always try to get together for my sobriety anniversary. So that was what, last evening basically was. And so I just want to say thank you to everyone that left comments on last week's video and who have left comments on my Instagram post and sent me messages and all of the things. So this is very, very sweet. And I mentioned this last week, and I'll say it again, that if anyone has any sort of judgment or negative feelings about addiction or recovery or whatever, they have kept them to themselves. Mm-hmm. So I have not had any sort of, unless there's a comment that Pam has not told me about.
No.
But yeah, everyone's been so
in fact,
so lovely.
There were several comments where the commenter or viewer has had addiction touch their lives.
Oh, sure.
And so they really appreciated you sharing your story. So anyway,
so that was pretty much our week.
That's pretty much our week.
Yeah.
We have not had any weather impact days. That's what our local weather station calls them, weather impact days.
Yeah.
Around here. And I think we're supposed to get some. But
okay.
Anyway, weather report. Anyway,
we do this first.
Okay, go for it.
You have the wrong paper in here.
Oh, sorry.
Just letting you know.
That means it's time for this piece of paper,
correct.
Which is Pam's pinned comment.
Don't worry, I'll correct course.
And like Steph just said, so many comments were congratulatory for Stephanie, which was very much appreciated.
Yes.
And this one is typical of what we got in that department. And this comes to us from a woman who goes by, maybe this is her name, Virginia Efta. So
cool.
It kind of sounds maybe like it's abbreviated, but maybe not.
Virginia
Efta.
Maybe Efta is her last name.
That's what I'm thinking, but we don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, she said, Steph, congratulations on 8 years of sobriety. I can understand that it might feel like a second birthday.
100%.
A sort of rebirth.
Absolutely.
I am amazed and astonished at your accomplishment. Wow. Thanks to both of you this week. You were both in rare form, and I laughed and chuckled my way through the whole video. Thanks so much for all you bring to the community. So that was very typical.
Yeah, we were in rare form last week. That's very true.
So many of the comments that we got, and that one, particularly as a really, really sweet one, was pinned to the top of all the comments after last week's video.
Thank you, Virginia.
Yeah.
All right, hey.
Now this piece of paper.
Now that piece of paper. And this sound effect.
Yes. That is the sound effect for our Silver and Gold segment.
Yep.
Which is our shout-out segment of FlossTubers we would like to direct you to, suggest to you, that we highly, highly recommend. And the first one is brand new, brand spanking new.
Bright, shiny new.
And her name is Abby, and she has just started FlossTube. Her YouTube FlossTube channel name is Mountain Mama Stitches.
Love it.
And she
Where's
is...
she at? Oh, West Virginia.
No. Just hold off for just a second.
Okay.
She's trying to read my piece of paper. She's a transplanted West Virginian, very proud of her West Virginia heritage.
Love that.
And now lives in South Carolina. And she put up her first video about a week ago.
Wow.
She has a variety of projects. She started off by doing a 2024 whip parade. It was absolutely fabulous.
It's a great way to get started.
And it is trending, I think, for new FlossTubers to do their first, and it's whip parade season, more or less.
Is it?
It's waning now, we're into February. But, so, anyway,
That's
go
great.
check out Abby at Mountain Mama Stitches.
Yeah.
Our gold FlossTuber is a lovely gal that I had kept in my watch later list, to the extent that when I was at Keepsakes the other day, this young lady comes in, and she's with another young man who happened to be her brother, and I recognized her from my watch later list.
So
how does
funny.
that go? Anyway, her name is Jenni, and she had driven over from Indiana. Jenni
so
has
nice.
come back to FlossTube. She started. She started back after being off FlossTube for about a couple years. A lot of that, I think, had to do with her relocating from Pennsylvania to Indiana.
Sure. It's a big move.
And so when she walked in, she goes, "Well, I know who you are," and frankly, that happens a lot. And I said, "Why do I know you? Why do I know you?" So she had just come back to FlossTube, and I had put her in my watch later list and recognized her face.
Yep, there you go.
Her brother was with her. He is a knitter, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And he was doing the schlepping, let me tell you.
Yeah, he was the best.
Jenni
Brother of the
was
Year
walking
award.
around, going upstairs, downstairs, whatever, at Keepsakes. And Mac is trying to get my little
Come here.
toolbox open by my stitchy spot.
Come here. There you go, buddy.
Here he goes. Anyway, she's a delight. She's just as sweet as can
she
be.
was so lovely.
And I said, are you gonna stay for at least a bit? Are you gonna commit to it? And she said, absolutely. So go check out Jenni. Her channel name is Jenni, and that's Jenni. Jenni Stitching Simply. And a lot of you commented after her video and said, "So glad to see you back." So she has
awesome.
She has somewhat of a following, and everybody was glad to see her back on.
Welcome
FlossTube.
back, Jenni.
Yeah. So Abby and Jenni. Abby is
Abby and
ABBY, and Jenni is JENNI. And
Love that.
we're all subbed and all that jazz, and so looking forward to watching those two gals.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's talk about stitching, shall we?
We shall.
Talked about everything else, it seems.
Alrighty. So,
What have you been stitching this week, Steph?
well,
I
am on to my next Satsuma Street ornament. I am just powering through these. So, this is, that's interesting. Okay, so this is Mitten Kitten. That is the one that I'm working on now.
So cute.
I have, I ordered the ones that I was missing, including that holiday horse one, this one on the back. And I got a shipping notification from Satsuma Street. So, hopefully it's here in time for me to finish this and do that one next. Because I'm sold on it. I just keep thinking about it. Okay, so, this is how much I have gotten done. Pardon my needle at the...
Let's put it in the corner.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I thought maybe like the stitching the eyes and the mouth and the lashes would help, but it still looks a bit demonic. So I sincerely apologize for that.
There's going to be a bead in there.
Yeah, a bead and sequin.
Two beads in the eyes.
See.
Yeah. That'll make all the difference.
Yeah. But I don't really like to do all that stuff until the very end.
Right,
so I usually don't even do the back stitch until then, but I was like, help it look less demonic, but I didn't really do that. So, but I basically, I finished the whole face pretty much.
It's going to be really cute.
Yeah. So, then this is going to be fun. Yeah. So,
And thank you to the people who suggested the X-Acto knife.
Yes.
For the cutting out part.
Yes, because I didn't even realize, but the one I finished last week, I'll tell you about it when I show it to you and finishes. Anyway, but, so this is the one I'm currently working on, and then I'm going to finish that, and then start Holiday Horse right after that. So, I'm on a roll right now, people. I'm on a roll.
You are. I am going to start my roll of on paper ornaments. That's something that I am in the process of kitting up.
Okay, that's exciting.
So anyway,
and there's something that came in mail call this week that I will kit up and start too. So. Yeah. Very exciting.
Okay,
that's what I've been doing. What about you, Pam? What have you been doing with your life?
So I have a goal this year. I hope I'm mostly done this year. Okay. With tackling some charts, some designs that have been lent to me.
Sure.
And so one of these is a Birds of a Feather, and yes, I know all about Sherry. Mm-hmm. This is one that someone lent to me long before Sherry started remastering these.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's called Memories of Christmas. It's 4 different ornaments: an angel, a snowman, a Christmas tree, and a Santa Claus.
So cute.
And these are stitching up really fast.
Yeah, they are.
The lender has also said I could keep the charms that are going in the corners. So I think last week, if I'm not mistaken, I showed the angel. Mm-hmm. And then this week I got the snowman in. So I'm doing this on Mellow from Pictures Plus.
Here we go.
And so these are almost like a...
I mean, you did that angel in one day.
Yeah, and I pretty much did the snowman in one day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, pretty much.
That little Santa, he's so cute. The Santa and tree are my favorite.
Yeah. So on to the third one. I don't exactly know which one I'll do next, but there's 4, and they all have these...
do the Santa next, it looks like a take it off.
They all have these gold star ornaments that are sewn onto the corners.
Very exciting.
Before they're made into ornaments.
Yep. Cool.
So, that was my kind of borrowed chart project.
Awesome.
Okay. My SAL for the past week has been a SAL that started at least a year ago, maybe 2, called the Historic Houses SAL. And I chose to do a Debbie Patrick. Mm-hmm. These are from the Dark Ages, folks. The Dark Ages. 2005. That's 20 years old. And I chose the Steinbeck House in Salinas, California, which I'm told is now a restaurant or B&B or something like that.
Cool.
And so I'm doing this on...
Let's just take a picture of Mac.
Yeah. I'm doing this on a piece of Fortnite, but I don't remember the name of it.
That's our view, just so you know.
Yeah. And I'm pretty pleased with myself. This morning, I got all the way over to the, if you're looking at the design, it's the left side.
Great. Wow. Making a lot of progress there, Pam.
Yeah. And this may be it for this week. So I started up here.
Yep.
and have got all this done, plus the greenery.
Wow.
So every part of the house, except the roof.
Yeah, it's really starting to come together.
This thing looks like some big solar panel, but it really is the rest of the roof.
It looks really, really
So
great.
that's where I'll probably go when I pick this up again.
It's awesome.
I feel like a big accomplishment of
Absolutely.
getting over to this edge.
Absolutely, as you should.
There's a lot in the foreground. There's a fence and so forth, but the shading, just amazing shading.
Really beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
So that was my sal for this past week.
And that's on 32 count something from Mystic, I feel like.
No, it was from Fortnite, and I don't remember the name of it.
Their fabrics aren't available anymore anyway.
Yeah,
so.
it's an even weave. And I spin on Mondays. My sal wheel on Mondays.
Yes. All right. Okay.
And then I have another wheel that is called my BS wheel. Whoops.
Pam, get your life together.
And BS stands for barely started.
Doesn't stand for what you think it stands for.
So, and this I spin once a month. So I have the whole month of February to work on this.
So you got this all figured out?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So, this is from Not Forgotten Farm, and it's called Uncharted Linen. So it looks like that. So there's kind of a top section, which is where I am, and then the bottom section has more prim motifs to it.
Yeah.
I'm doing this on a piece of really pretty fabric from Rachel at Needle and Flax.
Okay.
And I don't remember the name of it, but if you follow me on Instagram...
Is it Ticonderoga?
No.
Wow, you feel very strongly about that, huh?
Well, I just know it.
I just know it. Well, let me look it up and I'll tell you.
But anyway, this is where I am. So I'm putting in the words. I've gotten from end to end, left to right, all blocked in.
It looks so good.
Doing the waves as I'm doing the words. And got a little bit off the other night. Stephanie found it for me. And
Furley is the name of the fabric.
Oh, yeah, Furley.
Yeah.
Furley. It's
so funny because the gold is so golden. It like, I'm just literally showing the back.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Very, very
so it's
pretty.
super fun. Like,
it's gorgeous.
I like Not Forgotten Farm a lot.
Yeah.
So that
very
was
good.
My barely started
Yes,
project.
a BS wheel.
Yeah. And then lastly, this is my WIPGO piece, which for the month of February, I have till Friday, meaning the 14th of March, for this project. And then the second half of February, I have another long-standing project to work on.
Yeah.
So, kind of working more diligently, more purposefully on this one, just knowing that it's going to be put aside for a minute.
Oh, it's sad when it's
it's only for a couple weeks, and then I'm sure it'll come back.
Oh, yeah,
it's on my board
right,
for a lot
That's very
of days.
true. Yeah, good point.
So this is the Rural Post Office at Christmas. It's a Bucilla heirloom kit, and my dad, her grandfather, retired from the post office, so I have a
affinity for postmen.
Well, at this point, I have a love-hate relationship with the post office.
Right.
But
the classic postman we love.
The classic postman we love. My big accomplishment this week is if you could see him.
Hey,
he's just,
can you not chew on whatever you're chewing on? Thank you.
He's looking for a party for sure.
All the time.
Just stop.
That was hilarious.
Yeah. I almost took it and him together.
Right off the board.
So my big accomplishment this week on this one is that I did get the blanket on the cow done.
The cow is now blanketed.
Yeah.
We have a cow in a blanket, not a pig in a blanket.
Right. And this edge of the blanket is the edge of the design.
Woo!
So, again, I've gotten to a side border, which is exciting, but you can see this is the this is the fabric that came in the kit.
Yeah, look how little space.
It's a 28 count mushroom even weave, and they allowed no more than 2 inches.
2 inches.
It's the design is completely square.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as much as my fabric is rectangular, that is where I got to on that edge. And then
beautiful.
I worked this morning a little bit on the
side of the truck.
Well, the wagon part or the bed of the truck, where the where the cow is standing.
Where the cow is being housed.
Yeah. So that's been fun, and I really will work on a lot of that this week before I
put her away,
set her aside for a little bit.
Beautiful.
And that is pretty much it.
Okay, hold on. I just want you to know that I do not have this next sound effect ready. So give me just a second. Talk amongst yourselves. When you do that, it stresses me out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. All right, those
are
our
whips
of
the
week. Love it.
Don't need to stress you out, that's for sure.
All right. So,
okay, it's time for the bell, people.
Yep.
Ding, ding, ding.
Bring it in.
Bring it in.
So the other section that I was working on that I showed y'all last week was tree topper. This one by far had the most beads in one that I've done so far.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
So because I
didn't slow you down at all.
I've done one Halloween one, which was the ice cream. Okay, I did that one. I finished that like last year. Then I did the Santa Cruiser.
Oh, that was so
Santa
cute.
in the car.
Yeah.
Then I did the French hen.
Right.
Which I did while we watched Monsters.
Right.
And then I did tree topper.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started the mitten kitten. So this is my full and completely finished tree topper. Oh, look at him. Look at him, look at him, look at him. So you can see just how many, like the whole beard is outlined. And he's got sequins in there. It's a very busy beard. Okay. And then the string of gold beads in the tree and all of the things. So
super cute.
Freaking cute. But I was going to say this earlier was that I didn't even notice this last week when I was showing it, is that I'm going to have to cut this out.
Yeah. With your little X-Acto knife.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm going to have to get one of those when it comes to finishing time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very, very happy. I just, like, literally yesterday posted my French hen. So
now
I'm a little bit behind on posting.
Now you got to post about that.
And I have to say that this is now the third one in a row that I've finished, and Jody gives you more than enough beads, more than enough thread. I'm not super well versed in all the beading kits that are out there. Like, I've only done a few Mill Hills, etc. But I never have to worry that I'm going to run out of thread.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, you went to throw away your leftovers, and I went, whoa, you've got all that left over.
Yep, absolutely. So even if I had to do a lot of frogging or something, I would still feel fine about it. So just another reason. They're really, really fun. I really can't wait to have them finished.
Knows what she's doing. Yeah.
And I kind of want to have them all on their own, garland. That would be so fun.
Oh, that would be.
It would be so fun. So there you have it.
Yeah, we never got around to our garland across our fireplace.
No, we had a lot going on, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Happy finishes, everyone. All right, hey.
Okay. Next, as you say.
Yes. All right, ready?
Yeah. Try not to scare anybody.
Promotions! Did I scare anyone?
No, I scared a lady last week.
You did?
Because I put my face right up to the camera and she was stitching.
Oh, and then she looked up.
She heard the sound effect and she looked up and I was like this in her face. And she said she just about came unglued.
Wow.
So I'm not going to do that anymore.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I don't want any coronaries happening.
No, not on our watch. Thank you so much. No. All right, welcome to the Triple P, the promotional portion of the program.
That's
where we talk to you about current promos that we are involved in. So,
yes.
This week we have the Twin Peak Primitives pattern of the week.
Yep.
And we're obviously doing one this week.
Yeah.
With Market coming up, I don't know what we're going to do the rest of the month, but I think we'll probably have one next week, and then maybe the week after that we won't, but whatever, we'll cross that bridge. So, right. But for now, we do have a pattern of the week. It is a pattern that they love, that we think that you will love too.
Yeah.
And so it's been feeling quite wintry around here, so we decided to go the spring route. And literally the name of the pattern of the week this week is what, Pam?
The title is Spring.
You know?
Yeah.
That's all it takes, really.
Yeah.
So it is I love the coloring in this. I love the shading in this. There's a lot of really cute details. So we will insert a photo of spring here. So I think there's like a little bird's nest situation at the bottom. That's my favorite part.
I know. Mine too.
So well done. So if you would like to get your hands on a discounted copy of Spring by Twin Peak Primitives, you can get a discounted PDF from either the Twin Peak Primitives website or their Etsy shop, both of which are linked below, of course. If you would prefer to have a discounted hard copy of the pattern, that is great by us and great by them as well. However, the only place that you can get one is through TPP Limited Editions on Etsy. Of course, linked below for you.
There you go.
So, go check them out. There is no discount code that you need. They are already pre-discounted. Just add them to your cart and check out.
There you go.
Excellent.
Yep. Okay, that means it's time for
Mail Call. All right.
Well, we had some good mail this week.
We did. So, first I wanted to show this cute Valentine's Day card that we got from our local city friend, Tiffany. She makes the most beautiful, handmade cards. They're so good. Yeah, so, love this so much. Love.
Super cute.
And he used the word menagerie inside, which is like a 10-point word to us. So,
yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, got a couple of packages here, and I kept them all together so we wouldn't lose it. So, this package, look at this freaking cute llama card. Adorable. And this is from Pam. And I think her Instagram is Pamalama Stitches.
Right.
Or Pamalama, but, Pamalama.
So, hence the llama on the card.
Okay. Anyway, so she actually won one of our giveaways, and she made us these as a thank you gift.
That is not required.
But we'll take it, okay? Because these are fantastic.
Yeah.
I have did she say what they're made out of? Hold on. She crocheted.
Yes.
Okay. No, she does not mention, what the actual, material is. I know
you knitters and crocheters will know this.
Look at these. They're
there was a
booties.
There was a time when we didn't even know. Do we have them tied together wrong?
Well, she tied them together. I untied mine to put mine on.
Yeah, but look. Layers out. That should be tied to that one.
Well, maybe she just gave us one of each.
Well, that doesn't. No, she's smarter than that. We're going to untie the pair.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
And we're going to put...
Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
They're slippers.
They're like footy slippers, and they're so... Do you see how fuzzy wuzzy they are?
You like mohair or something? I
have not a clue. Don't say words like mohair. We don't know what that means.
We don't do yarn.
But they're so soft.
Oh, and yeah.
And they're really good to play footsie with Mac.
Yeah.
He loves them.
Yeah.
So these are so amazing. Thanks you so much, Pam.
This was fabulous.
Yes. So see, mine's more like yellow and green and teal, and Pam's
mine's more blue.
So thank you so much.
I think you untied yours, and then when you went to retie them together.
That's fine, because I never untied yours, so. But whatever.
Whatever.
We have 4, and we have 4 feet, so that's all that matters.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
So thank you, Pam.
Totally not required. You do not have to send us anything,
take it.
But we love, love, love.
Yes. All right. So this package came from a lovely, lovely viewer whose name is, I just looked at it, Robin. Okay.
Yeah, Robin.
So we have a Instagram account that is JustKeepStitchinUnicorns. Right. And so it is solely an Instagram account where we put pictures of unicorn charts that we would like to stitch. Mm-hmm. And we are more than willing to purchase them or borrow or whatever. But it's just basically a list so we don't have to keep track in our brains. Right. Right. And then this way there's photos. So that's helpful. So we had put up... I shouldn't say we. Pam is the one that manages the account. But basically put up a post of a bunch of Brooks Books charts that, frankly, we didn't get in time.
Yeah.
And so all the charts that we were kicking ourselves for never getting. And we've had a lot of really beautiful, wonderful people reach out. So, including Robin. So... not only did Robin send literally my biggest unicorn from Brooks Books, but she sent a shiz ton of other wonderful patterns. So, this is the beautiful card that she sent. So lovely. Pretty.
Lovely.
And it says, this card's mission is to raise awareness for FOXG1 syndrome. FOXG1 syndrome is a neurological disorder that affects all aspects of development, causing profound delays. Many of those affected also have epilepsy. I have never heard of FOXG1. So, you've raised awareness. That's for sure.
That's right.
So, that's awesome. And, okay, so, she sent... I'll show you the one that my unicorn, but she sent this entire amazing stack of awesome charts that we are going to go through and pick things out for giveaways. So if you've been here for a while, then you know that our FlossTube anniversary is coming up in May. Right. And so we're working on putting bundles together for that. So I know we've had giveaways the last couple weeks. And so... but with market coming up and it's just getting a little crazy. But all of these charts will be divvied up in some capacity.
Yes, thank you, Robin.
So thank you so much for all of those.
Great selection.
And then the pièce de résistance is this Brooks Books that I just frankly cannot wait to start.
Right.
And this is the Spirit of Oz Santa. And it is exactly what you think it is.
It's amazing.
Look at all of the little details. Look at the little flying monkey and Glinda and obviously the wizard and the Wicked Witch and all of Dorothy and all of her friends and all the little tiny details that go into it. It's so exciting. So I think she stitched this is my assumption.
Yes, I believe she did.
And so there's like a little bit of markings on it, but I don't give a shit. I literally don't care. Okay. That's great. It's fine. Truly. So if you look at like the tail on the flying monkey, the ears on the lion, the straw in the scarecrow, all of these things, that look is achieved with this DMC Color Infusions memory thread. Now, if I'm being totally honest with you, I have no idea if that is still made, but she sent me all of her leftovers. That's so amazing. So I just am so touched.
We'll have to research that. Maybe some of you know the memory thread. Because the year on this one is 2015. So that's 10 years ago.
Yeah.
There are several of Brooks Books' character designs like this.
Yeah.
Where she uses this memory thread. It's basically got a wire.
Yeah, it's a wired thread.
Inside. It's a wired thread. So it looks kind of thick.
But it's moldable.
But it's bendable. And
right.
It keeps the bend, keeps the shape, right? So we'll have to look and see.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Right.
So I'm excited to use it. I'm excited to try it. And I'm just excited to get going on it. So, and then she also, it says, it uses 14 count perforated paper with DMC and the color infuses memory thread. Mill Hill and Toho seed beads. Don't know what those are. Krynic number 8. And they're 1/8 of an inch metallic ribbons, like up in his hat right there.
Yeah. It's a lot to it. It's a lot to it.
Micro ice chenille and facets. I don't know what any of that means.
We're going to learn a lot.
Woof, very exciting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but
my approach would be, let's just do the cross stitch
That's
first.
what I was... Hold, please. Okay, sorry. He was just knocking stuff over to knock stuff over. So anyway, all that to say, I'm very excited to get going on this project.
And how nice to include them.
I know, because I don't know if I can get it still. So I'll look into all the other things and the Toho and all of that. But step one is get the perforated paper and get my DMC and start stitching. So very, 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 very excited about this. So woo! So there's 8 individual ornaments plus Santa. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's going to be such a thrill. So, so thank you for sending it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then all of you will reap the benefits of all of the other wonderful things she sent.
Right, right.
So that's very exciting. Okay, put that over there so I can pull my DMCs. I'm going to put these in here for the giveaways. Okay. And then I kind of want to show some of the wonderful things that were sent or given to me in celebration of my sobriety anniversary. So I got a lovely card from our friend Tony and Katie and Andy. So thank you. I put them on the
mantle.
Thank you. That's the word. And then from the lovely, sweet Caitlin, I got this lovely card. Caitlin sent me a birthday card that was like the most amazing birthday card I've ever received. And I literally taped it to my bedroom door so I can read it every day. And so I think I'm going to put this one with it. But thank you, Caitlin. I love you so much. And then I got... Oh, my hair's so frizzy. It's so dry. A lovely, come on, Sam is a local stitcher, and she came into Keepsakes on Friday and just handed this to me and said congratulations, and I said thank you so much. But I got to show you this card. It says this calls for a round of applause. I love that. Isn't that cute? And then she got me this cute little bag. Things to do. Oil the Tin Man. 2. Stuff the Scarecrow. 3. Hug the Lion. It's perfect. And she also got me...
Oh, yeah.
This really cute music box that plays over the rainbow. Did you hear it? And then this really beautiful keychain. It has a lot of words on it, okay? But it's literally perfect. It says, whenever you find yourself doubting how far you can go, just remember how far you have come. Remember everything you have faced, all the battles you have won, and all the fears you have overcome. It's literally perfect. Yeah. And it's got a little Glinda wand and ruby slippers attached to it. So, I have Wizard of Oz keychains on my car key fob, so that's where this is going. very exciting. So thank you, Sam. That was all very lovely. Yes. And I'm keeping all of my Wizard of Oz things together so I can create my Wizard of Oz display upstairs. So thank you so much. They will be added to that. Mm-hmm. And then from my girl, Jem. Mm-hmm. Okay, Jem in Oklahoma, Gem&S. She sent me... I
wish you had been here.
Yeah, and I didn't record the video of it opening. But have you guys heard of this company called sendacake.com? Okay? I'll link them below. Okay?
Yeah. And then you'll get an idea of what happened.
Sendacake.com. Okay? So this box comes, and this is what the box looks like.
The inner box.
Yes, yeah. This was inside the cardboard box.
Yeah.
And it's very beautiful. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Send a cake. Okay. So.
There's instructions.
Yeah. So.
To lift it in one
fell swoop. Yeah.
One pull.
Just like that. So that's what I did. And then this is what happened. Showing a picture is probably the better way to do it.
You mean a video?
No. The picture I took.
Oh, the picture. That's right.
Do you see that?
There is a cake in there.
Yep, there's a cake right in the middle under that dome with a candle. It was a red velvet cake. It was delicious. We split it. And then a bunch of butterflies, flowers, hearts everywhere. Like, it was wild.
Explodes.
The butterflies, look at that. So I kept them in this bag so, you know, who wouldn't chew on them and run away with them. But there were... So this is what they look like, okay? I don't know if you can tell, but that's like a little rubber band.
Yep.
So they were all twisted, mm-hmm. Like this, like so, okay? And then stuffed inside that box. And then when you open the box, they flew out. I mean, these must have been twisted so damn tight. I mean... tighter than you know what. I mean, it was like it was like 6 coats of paint. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they flew everywhere. Yep. It was wild.
It was wild. It's
kind of just like that.
Yep.
But much more exciting because there was a whole bag full.
Yeah, there were probably 10.
Yeah, 10 or 12 inside. Yeah,
maybe a dozen.
It was a thrill.
It was amazing.
Very, very exciting. So,
never heard about this company ever before.
Nope. But very fun. There's a lot of options for different things. And
different themes. You know,
yes.
It's not, you know, there's other things besides butterflies.
Yes. So it says, fully remove gift box from shipping box and plastic bag. Place the box on a flat surface away from other items or obstructions. Make sure to tie up any long hair and get your camera ready. Using the knob on top of the box.
We didn't have our camera ready.
We didn't. No. But it's okay. And so, thank you, Jem. Also, great gift idea for anyone at all.
I would caution against older people.
Because they're frightening. Okay? But it was lovely. So
it was just lovely.
Yeah. So that is all my milk. You've got that over there.
Okay. So, again, someone who follows the Just Keep Stitchin Unicorn account on Instagram said that they had something that I was interested in obtaining, whether borrowing or owning.
Yep.
And I got a lovely message from Thea Reitzema from the Netherlands, who has been with us since the get, pretty much.
Yep.
And she said, Pam, I have this. You're welcome to it. But it's coming from over here, so, you know, just give it some time.
Might take a minute.
And in the meantime, my good friend Vanessa on Instagram, Flamefingers, said she had it, would be willing to lend me.
Yeah.
And I said, it's actually coming from across the pond. And it is from Madero's Needlecraft Design, which at one time was in East Falmouth, Massachusetts, and no longer designs. But I have a big, very large blueberry sampler from Madero's that hangs in our home. It's not on the wall now, but it hangs in our home throughout the summer months. Anyway.
Oh, the Nantucket, yeah.
The blueberry sampler.
Oh, blueberry sampler, sorry.
From Madero's. But anyway, This one is called Nantucket Sampler. And I just posted a picture of it on the Unicorn account. And here's Taya way over in the Netherlands saying,
I know, right?
You can have mine. You know,
wow?
I mean, it's just amazing. So this is kind of what it looks like. It's not a very good picture. What are you doing, Mac? Don't knock over everything.
Be you thoughtful and kind. Be ye steadfast and true.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Vanessa and I laugh about the fact that we both have a good stash of patterns that have the name Nantucket on them.
Yeah.
Vanessa's better than I am. She's actually been there. I never have been to Nantucket. Anyway, so we laugh about that back and forth. That. She also sent some additional charts. This one I love particularly. It's from Collection Tralala. It's called ABC Phrases, which I think in French means blooms. I'm not sure. But it's very sweet. Mac likes it. He's sniffing it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He said that's a good one.
So, and a couple of others that are equally as cute.
Yep.
Anyway, so it made it. And I'm thrilled to get it. And
it's very exciting.
Very, very generous people.
Awesome.
This is mail call, correct?
It sure is, yep.
So, got another incredible box from, you guessed it, Historical Sampler Company, a.k.a.
Cotton and Twine.
Cotton and Twine. And this is always exciting to open up.
It is so exciting.
And this is an adorable February 2025 design. Happy Easter.
Look how cute.
So cute.
Look at those bunnies and those eggs. I love an egg with a ribbon. I don't know why, but I do. It's cute.
This is part of their monthly box.
Aww.
Look at this cute little bunny.
With the big feet. I love it.
Just hang on to it for a minute since he's right here.
Right here.
A lovely big piece of chocolate.
Can't wait to open that.
That we haven't opened yet. I've got the finishing material. Pretty blue for that Happy Easter. And my linen and my floss in this envelope.
Yep, very exciting.
It's just a delight to see this box on my front steps.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Here.
Girls.
Might need the chart.
They are in the UK, and you can subscribe to their monthly box.
Absolutely.
What an exciting thing.
It is so exciting.
So
that's all the mail call.
That is all the mail call, right, Mac? Yeah.
He said literally right here.
It's right here. Yeah.
Oh, just a little
when
further.
is my debut?
Oh, I think you could see a whisker just there. Anyway, okay, so that was the mail call. So,
Mac, you're sitting on the notes.
That's good. We're good.
Okay.
All right. So haul.
Yeah.
So
haul.
Pam mentioned Sherry at Colorado Cross Stitcher earlier.
Yes.
And she has got the rights to reproduce all of the out of print Birds of a Feather patterns. Many of those we have, but also there are a lot out there that we've never seen and that we would like to add to our collection.
Right.
So she recently announced her reprint of this one called Valentine Holiday. Now, I've never seen this one in my entire life. And so I was like, yes. So this originally came out in 2006 and then obviously reprinted in 2025. And this is what it looks like.
So sweet.
Look at how freaking cute that is. I love it so much. Oh, I love it. She gives also like the work that Sherry has done on these, you can just tell in every way, shape, and form. She gives skin tone options, so you can change the skin tone on there, which is amazing. And like she just worked really, really hard. Sherry's worked really hard. So I'm very excited to add this to our collection. So thank you, Sherry. And then you can hop over to her website, which we'll link below, and you can get your copy now. I do think that she's also selling like fabric and threads too, but we just got the chart. So, all right. So Pam and I placed an order for some fabrics.
Yeah. So I think I actually heard about this from our friend that we got together with in Utah. Tiny House.
Angie. Okay.
Angie. So she alerted everybody that Marie, who is Stitches and Diamonds in the UK,
Yep.
had started dyeing fabric.
Yep.
And so I said to Steph, why don't we just pick out a couple and just you know
see.
help her business get off the ground,
Right,
whatever.
exactly.
And what did you know? The package comes from England, and inside the outer wrapping are 2 boxes. 2.
Yes. And so I was like, what?
And I'm like, what?
This is a thrill. So let's show you what we ordered, like what we chose or picked out ourselves.
Label company is Swan
Bay Fabrics.
Swan Bay Fabrics.
So they come in these beautiful Tiffany blue boxes.
Isn't that special?
Which to me is more exciting than anything inside an actual Tiffany's box. But all right. So why don't you show them what you got?
Okay, so these are the ones we ordered. So this one is 32 count. Oh, this is yummy stuff, you guys.
Yeah.
32 count, and the title she gave this is Wentworth Sage. Look at that. That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yep.
Wentworth
It's a beautiful sage green.
I love stitching on green.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the fabric I picked was a 36 count, and the color is called Dark Sanditon. And that is what it looks like.
It's very true. It's showing up very true.
Yep.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So they're both fat quarters. So that is what we picked out ourselves.
Yep.
And then, because Marie is wonderful, she also sent us a second blue box with a shiz ton of beautiful colors, you guys.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Marie.
So, and it's kind of a mixture of 32 and 36.
Yeah.
So this is called Mansfield Stone. It's like a blue, purple, almost
bluish
gray. Yeah,
Beautiful.
it's really pretty. Really, really pretty. And then she also sent a piece in that same color in 36 count. So that's exciting. And then this, so the one that I picked out earlier was called Dark Sanditon. This is Light Sanditon. And then this is Highbury Gold. Very creamy ivory color. Then this one is called Longbourn Blush. What a beautiful, good for Valentine's Day or spring patterns, you know. Beautiful, beautiful. That is 36. And then last but certainly not least, the last one is called Pemberley.
Oh, I love it.
And
that's a
36.
really yummy neutral.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good.
Beautiful.
I think that, like, my personal preference for fabric is when it comes to modeling, I like the subtle modeling.
Yes.
Obviously there are pieces out there that lean more towards needing a more severe variegation, which are modeling, which is totally valid. But
these are lovely.
Generally speaking,
these are lovely.
This is the vibe. This is the vibe for me.
Yeah.
So thank you so much,
Marie. That was extremely generous of you, my dear.
And
if you're in the UK, I mean, I'm sure her shipping was expeditious
absolutely.
to us. And if you are across the pond, I'm sure it's super fast.
Yes, absolutely.
So
down below, I will link Marie's Stitching in Diamonds and then also Swan Bay Fabrics for you. Okay?
Oh, absolutely.
So you can go get you some.
Yeah.
So, all right, what do you have for haul, Pam?
Well, I don't know whether to show these or not. I mean, I'll show these, but I did buy this from...
I don't know whether to show these or not. Well, I mean, I'll show these.
We're talking PDFs, people. This I thought was real fun. This is from the Witchy Stitcher, and it's called Stitcher's Grimoire. Ooh. And this is generally what it looks like. And I know it's not a very good picture, but again, it's on green fabric, so I'm drawn to it.
It's an extrude fabric. It's got to be. Look at that.
I think it is. Yeah. I think it's the recommended. But all the all the motifs in it are takeoffs on stitching terminology.
Okay.
Like there's a chicken that is more or less impaled on a spool of thread.
Oh,
and
man.
the word is thread chicken. Okay.
Oh, I get
and
it.
then there's something called the perfect French knot. And you can only imagine that it's not that perfect. There's a frog that's being boiled in a cauldron. There's what is that? Oh, an eternal 310, like as in a monster. Then there's
I have no idea what this is say.
it's hard to read some of the words, but they're all little takeoffs on our terms that we use all the time.
Yeah, very
it's
cute.
called Stitcher's Grimoire. So I got the PDF of that. What?
Or it's Grimmery. Like in Wicked.
Oh, that's what it is, because it's a book.
Yeah.
I'm saying that word totally wrong. It's Grimmery.
Yeah. Is it? I mean, I've heard people say grimoire before.
No, it's Grimmery, I bet.
How to pronounce.
Yes.
Grimoire. Right? Grimoire, right?
Yes.
Grimoire.
Yeah.
Grimoire.
So
I think the Wicked,
it was ossified into
was
Grimmery.
to Grimmery.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what they were really talking about in the movie and in the Broadway show is the book that comes to life, if you know. And so I was right.
Yes.
But they kind of sillified the word to say Grimmery.
Yep.
But I'm right, guys.
The word Grimmery is pronounced grim plus wa in American English. In American English, the second syllable is usually stressed. In British English, the word is often pronounced Grimmery or grimoire.
Okay.
So,
all right. Well, it's a cute design.
it is very cute. Yep, absolutely.
And we solved a mystery.
We sure did.
Okay. I think it was. I think it was Abby, when I was watching her, our silver FlossTuber, that said that she was coming to the realization that some of the things that she grew up with, her kids had no point of reference for.
Yeah.
So she was starting to use the expression, "Hi, I'm from the 1900s," which cracked me up. And I'm a lot older than Abby.
Have you never heard people say that?
No, it's new to me. So that led me to the Etsy shop to purchase a bunch of...
Don't show that one.
No, that one's got a...
expletive in it.
Expletive.
Expletive. Expletive?
I don't know what you say. And I'm not going to show that one either. A couple of them are off color. I'm not going to show. So anyway, this is the one
Show
that
this and the second one.
No, I'll show them.
Okay.
Innocent enough. So this is a design that Abby did. I'm pretty sure. I think I'm right, Abby. Anyway, it says, "Please be patient with me. I'm from the 1900s."
R.I.P. to floppy disks.
And the stereo in the middle.
That's not a stereo, Pam. That is a VC.
Oh,
cassette.
Cassette. That's
not
right.
Not a VCR.
No, that's
cassette
right.
tape.
I thought those were speakers on the side.
Nope.
But anyway,
It's
super
like
simple.
a Blockbuster
So
movie.
I look at these as kind of palette cleansers to stitch between big projects.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Famous last word.
Is that what you're going to do? Just
Famous
palette
last words.
cleanser.
This is the one
A
Stephanie
little
wants me to...
ginger, huh?
All right. This one says the book was better. I love
Usually
that
true.
one. These were like $1.50 a piece.
What's the shop name, Pam?
Oh, shoot. We'll look it up and put it in the notes.
Okay. Came unprepared for the party, but that's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We'll look
No, I wrote it somewhere on one of them. Just fall off the turnip
This
truck.
is what. Wait, just watch the camera. This is you.
Cross Stitch Traveler on Etsy. Because I knew she'd ask. see?
Well, it's not that I asked. Well, I don't need to buy them. We have them. It's because they need to know the info, Pam.
Anyway,
Cross Stitch Traveler
on Etsy. Now, they might not be quite as cheap as I grabbed them because they said sale ends in like 5 hours.
okay,
And
okay.
I was like, let me
that's
just
fine.
find half a dozen of these. Anyway,
Yep.
this one says, undiagnosed, but something ain't right. That just cracked me up.
It's valid.
And this is the one Stephanie wants me to stitch.
It's just my favorite one. Because it's so Pam.
I may look fine, but deep down, I don't remember any of my passwords.
Not a single one. Not a single one.
So anyway, that's just for fun. Yeah. And I also want to...
palette cleansers.
So, this is the first Friday of the month freebie from Primrose.
Yep.
And it's called
Be My Valentine.
Be My Valentine. Very sweet. Right there.
Should
So get on their mailing list and you get...
the newsletter list.
What did I say? Didn't I say newsletter list?
Yeah.
Mailing list?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Okay.
Okay. And then you get a freebie every...
Just drop right in your inbox.
I think it's the first Friday of every month.
Well, if it's not, we're going to
So, you know what I always say, I was left unattended, so...
Oh, well.
So that's my haul.
Yep. That's all of the haul.
Add to cart.
Excellente.
Yep.
All right. So next we have our giveaways. So I record myself pulling the winners for the 3 giveaways that we had last week. I will say that the giveaways the winners that we announced last week, all of your packages have gone out. So
that's because you responded so quickly.
Thank you so
lovely.
much. Yes, excellent. So we will insert the videos of, he's just playing with his food. He likes to take a piece of kibble and kick it around the kitchen and then finally eat it. It's strange. Anyway, whatever. He's an orange boy cat. We just nod our heads at this point. Anyway, so we will insert the videos of me picking winners for our giveaway bundles here.
Hello, people. Welcome to the giveaway portion of the program. So we have 3 different things that we are giving away today. And so we are going to use the YouTube random comment picker, like we always do, to give those away. So, all right. Here is the YouTube random comment picker. Sorry about the glare. Okay. And we're going to do one of these. We're going to do one of these. We're going to do one of these. And there we go. Okay. Ugh. There we go. All right. And the first word is, I love how it's picked up all the other words from previous giveaway. March. M-A-R-C-H. March. All right. Let's see how many comments use the word March. 175 comments. All right, let's pick a winner. Pat Wiggers 7872. Wow, Steph, I can't remember the last time I heard someone use the term cow tipping when talking about the Cow and Pam's Big Busilla project. I lived in the country growing up and heard it many times, but this is the first for hearing it on FlossTube. It's the first time for everything, baby. I can't believe you were old enough to know that term. Thanks for letting me relive my childhood days of the 60s. Pam, I'm so glad you got finally your bottles of wine back. Thank goodness it was a neighbor you liked. Otherwise, you probably would have kissed those bottles goodbye. Yes, it would have. Hoping that winter will march out of here soon. Hugs to the kitties. Congratulations, Pat. You have won the March bundle. All right, let's reset and we'll pick our other winners. All right, now for the tomato bundle, if you recall, we have two of the exact same situation. So we're going to pull one winner and then immediately pick a second winner. So, all right, but first, let's see how many comments use the word tomato. What does that say? 258 comments. Whoa. 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 All right, let's pick our first winner. Lisa Wiley 6107. Congrats, Steph. That's a big achievement and inspiration for others. Thank you so much. I am looking forward to tomato season. Grocery store ones are just not the same. Have a stitchy week. Congratulations, Lisa. You have won the first tomato bundle. All right, let's reset and pick the second one. All right. As you can see, it's down to 257 comments. So, Susan Dupree, 5431. You are such an inspiration. Keep sharing your story. Thank you so much. And that tomato chart is feeding my tomato obsession. Yay! All right. Congrats, Susan. You have won the second tomato bundle. So, congratulations to all three of our winners. In the description box of our video, if you scroll down right here, you will see Pam's email address listed right there. Shoot her an email and tell her your mailing address, and then we will get your goodies out to you. So, thank you all so much for all of your wonderful, beautiful comments on last week's video. We appreciate it very much. So, I will send you back to regularly scheduled programming now. Bye!
Okay.
All righty.
So, yeah. Congratulations to our three
To
winners.
Pat, to Lisa, and to Susan.
Very good.
So, very exciting.
Yep. All right. We have a couple people to thank who are using the Buy Me a Coffee or Kofi links in the description box.
Yeah.
These funds are used for framing, finishing, and postage expenses. If you remember, in October, we went to Jill Rensel's studio and left 3 pieces to be framed. Then in January, we were talking about getting things framed out there. Lisa and Melissa left some things, I think.
Yeah.
And they said that when they went to Rensel's, they told them, don't put glass in it. It will save on shipping, and we can pop the glass in at this end. So I called out there and I said, look, we are in no rush. We understand your turnaround time, but can you put a note on those 3 things we left you in October and say no glass? And
Cool.
She was very, very thrilled to hear from us and kind of gave me a semi-status on where things are with them.
And I will say that we are lucky that we have framers here locally that can get us the glass that we know that we want.
Yeah.
So if you're in a situation where you don't have that, that's totally a
she
different
was
story,
like,
obviously.
absolutely. I'm glad you called, and I
They're
see
great.
your order right here, and everything was great. So the folks that sent some money our way are Jana. Thank you, Jana. And someone who would like to remain anonymous also sent us some money.
Cool.
So thank you very much. We sincerely appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Okay. We have our first official Stitchcon 2025 meeting tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And so it's starting to happen.
It is. So, a couple of announcements in regards to both Stitchcon and Keepsakes. So, I am still every single day sending out invoices. So, if you are someone who has yet to receive your invoice and you want to know where you've moved up, I mean, it is moving every single day. So, because the deadline to get your guaranteed refund is the end of March. So, literally like the last day of March, first day of April. After that, you don't get a refund. So because of that, people are sort of looking at their calendars, making decisions, all the things, right? So, like I said, I'm still sending them out every single day. So please do not dismay. There is still time to get in. So, and again, if you want to check in with us about where you are on the wait list, that is totally fine. In the description box below is the email address that you can just pop us a little email. I would please much prefer that you send an email that way as opposed to sending a message to me privately on any of my social media accounts. I just don't want it to get lost along the way. And so also, I mean, you can call the shop, but honestly and truly, the easiest way to find out where you are on the Stitchcon waitlist is to send an email to the Stitchcon inbox. So there's a contact us button on the Stitchcon website. There's also the email address listed in the description box here on our videos. So that's the Stitchcon update for you. Then I have a bit of a Keepsakes update for you. So As you all know, and we've mentioned a couple times in this video, Nashville Needlework Market is coming up. I will talk more at length about what that means for me and all the things as the event gets closer, but it is the first full weekend of March. And so what that means is, if maybe this is your first market experience, right? So basically what market is the largest wholesale show of the year in cross stitch. So all of the designers you know, and get out of my bag. Hold on. So, this year, Keepsakes is doing market pre-orders a little bit differently. So, if you followed us for a while, then you know that we have been slowly but surely utilizing the Keepsakes website more and more. And so, we will be doing all of our Keepsakes market pre-orders through the website. As we have been receiving information from designers as to what they are releasing, right, we have been putting it up on our website. So you can, and we are asking that you add it to your cart and check out right then and there. So you can place multiple orders. You can mark it to be picked up in store. If you are local, that's great, no problem. And if you submit multiple orders and we are shipping them to you, we will do our absolute best to combine all of your orders and refund any shipping overage. Okay? So I don't want anyone to be out there worried and like waiting to place their order because they don't want to pay shipping 72 times. So I totally understand that. And I have been sort of the one that's been responsible for managing all of the online orders. And so I've gotten pretty good at managing all of that. So I will do my very, very best to do that. So, however, we realize that this is a big change from what we've done in the past. So if you are someone who is just kind of old school, not stuck in your ways, but you're used to doing it where you call and tell us what you want and then we call you when we come home and then you pay for it, then listen, that's totally fine too. Okay? We realize that we're just trying to introduce this to folks. So just know that basically however you want to get us your market pre-order is fine by us. Preferably, you purchase it through the website.
Right.
That keeps everything organized. That way we can guarantee you get your tracking number, all of the things. That would be so great. However, if you're not comfortable doing that, or you don't like to shop online, or whatever, for whatever reason you might choose, if you would prefer to do it the way you've done it in years past by calling us and starting a list that way, that is fine too. We are not going to turn anyone away. Okay. So, we really just, more than anything, I want to see how this affects our market pre-order numbers. And whether it encourages people, like there are some people that have ordered from our website every time we add something to the website that I have literally never spoken to.
Wow, that's interesting.
Because, listen, I don't like talking to people either. Okay. So like, plus like add to cart at 2:00 in the morning, that is my vibe. So I get it, you know. So I just think it'll be just interesting to see how it goes. And we're following the trend of what a lot of shops are doing as well. And just trying to stay in the loop. So I think this market is going to be very interesting. I think it's going to be very telling as to a lot of things. So I'm very excited for that. There are some really beautiful things that are starting to be shown by some of your favorite designers. So so very excited about that. So as market gets closer, I will start giving you more information, but bookmark the Keepsakes website, keep checking back. You can add things to your cart. There's, as of right now, nothing will quote unquote sell out because they're just marked as pre-orders. Yeah. So we are, like I said, constantly adding. So just bookmark the page, check back continuously, place as many orders as you want, and we will happy to fulfill all of your market requests.
Yep.
So,
very good.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's just about going to do it. We are planning to be back in a week or so. Just a reminder, the discount on the pattern of the week from the twins lasts a week from video to video. And we are going to spend the next few hours probably getting this edited and headed your way. We do understand that there may be several of you who are at this point in time primarily focused on a football game. Mm-hmm. But we hope that at some point this week you tune us in. And in the meantime, we'll see you in a week.
Yes.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching.
Bye.